What if I told you that on many luxury watches, the logo costs more than the watch itself, and people are finally waking up to it? Today, I'm breaking down why buyers are walking away from overpriced watch brands and what's replacing them. For years, luxury watchmaking felt untouchable. Post-pandemic wealth, influencer hype, and easy credit turned every release into a frenzy. But now, boutiques are emptier, waitlists are shorter, discounts aren't so secret. This isn't just inflation, it's a mindset shift. People aren't rejecting luxury watches, they're rejecting overpriced, overhyped luxury, price versus value. Ask any longtime collector. 10 years ago, an expensive watch meant dense cases, sharp polishing, solid bracelets, precise bezels, and reliable movements. Today, too often, you pay a massive premium for the logo printed on the dial, generic movements at manufacturer prices, softer finishing, rattling bracelets, and the price still goes up. Buyers have become analytical. They compare, they measure, they research. When perceived value collapses, the magic disappears, and paying 5 figures for a movement that performs like a $300 one stops making sense. The scarcity illusion. Scarcity used to make a watch feel mythical, but the internet exposed the playbook. Artificial waitlists, client-tier systems, limited editions that later show up at outlets or in reseller inventories. Scarcity starts to look scripted. When exclusivity feels like theater, trust dies. People don't want games. They want honesty, the transparency bomb. Social media once sold the dream. Now it reveals the flaws. TikTok tears down movements and exposes cost-cutting. Reddit catalogs misaligned bezels, dust on dials, QC failures. YouTube compares $5,000 watches with $500 microbrands, and sometimes the difference is hard to justify. Transparency is no longer optional. The community does it for the brands, and the crowd is relentless. The flex has changed, status signaling evolved. Today's flex isn't wearing a loud logo. It's knowing what's on your wrist. It's recognizing movement architecture, case finishing, bezel action, hand polishing. It's appreciating a well-regulated Miyota or a hand-finished Swiss caliber from an independent. Quiet luxury isn't a trend. It's a correction. People want history, precision, design, and soul. Understated excellence beats noisy branding. Consumer macro matters. As essentials rise, buyers run the numbers. Cost per wear becomes a real metric. That $7,000 watch you wear 10 times a year, $700 per wear. If it doesn't scratch, date badly, or tank in value. Meanwhile, microbrands offer sapphire, 316L steel, Swiss or Japanese calibers, and impressive finishing for a third of the price. Logical question: if I'm paying more, where is the more? Overproduction and quiet discounts. Hype no longer guarantees sellouts. Forecasting failures mean inventory piles up. Quiet, private sales appear. Boutique managers push pieces nobody wants. Every crack in the facade trains buyers to wait. If the watch will be 20 or 30% off later, why pay full price now? Collab fatigue. Collaborations work until they didn't. The first few felt special. The 20th feels like marketing this. Too many collabs dilute identity. Who is the brand without the celebrity, the artist, the movie tie-in? If customers can't answer that, they stop caring. Loyalty needs a core, where buyers are moved. To independence with honest production and real transparency. To microbrands proving that great specs don't need great hype. To vintage, where finishing, heritage, and calibers carry real weight. To certified pre-owned, where the market already voted on value. To small ateliers that build slowly and well. The common thread: substance, story, repairability, and longevity. From owning to curating. We used to flex ownership, now we flex curation. Does your collection make sense as a system? Do your pieces complement each other? Can you feel a good bezel, recognize good finishing, distinguish a hand-polished bevel from a machine one? That's the new status. Harder to fake, more meaningful. Ethics and sustainability. The question isn't just, what watch is this? It's, who made it? How was it built? And will they repair it in 10 years? Brands charging premiums must justify them. Winners show their processes, pay their watchmakers, and guarantee real service. Luxury with meaning, not marketing. Psychology and remorse. The unboxing high is real, but short. Without lasting quality, you become a dopamine chaser. Consumers are breaking the cycle. They want long-term satisfaction, accuracy, feel, balance, legibility, durability. Buy once, cry once, smile for years. Case study: the Price Hiker. A well-known brand raised prices 30% in 2 years while cutting finishing and using the same movement. Loyal buyers noticed. Resale drop. Interest softened. They tried an exclusivity narrative, but the community had receipts. It wasn't about money, it was about trust. Case study: the Independent Watchmaker. A small workshop releases limited runs with hand-finished cases, regulated Swiss calibers, and bracelets with zero rattle. They publish everything: materials, tolerances, assembly time. Waitlists grow because quality takes time. Reviews praise accuracy, longevity, and after-sales service. That's the new prestige. Material truth over marketing noise. Case study: vintage as provenance. Vintage flips the script. Instead of paying for a campaign, you pay for history. A 70s diver with real patina, an 80s chrono chronograph with iconic calibers, a 90s dress watch with finishing that no longer exists. It's not used, it's heritage. Sometimes even appreciation. 7 signals. Brands ignored. The signs were obvious. 1. Prices outpaced quality. 2. QC failures went viral. 3. Fake scarcity was exposed. 4. Collaboration overload blurred identities. 5. Ethics became a priority. 6. Younger buyers valued knowledge, experiences, function. 7. The secondary market set the real price. Ignore the signals, face the slowdown. A new definition of watch luxury. So what is luxury now? Finishing that ages well. Movements that can be repaired. Dense, honest materials. Limited runs because they're hard to make, not easy to hype. Design that outlives trends. Service that remembers your watch's history and actually fixes what breaks. When those boxes are checked, the price feels justified. When they aren't, it's just expensive. Buyer playbook. If you're shopping for a watch, use this checklist. Case: solid, clean finishing, no sharp edges. Bezel: tight, firm, no lateral wiggle. Crystal: real sapphire, visible, AR coating. Movement: research accuracy, serviceability, spare parts. Bracelet: no rattle, solid links, good clasp. Dial: aligned indices, clean printing. Provenance: who built it, where, with what QC standards. Service: does the brand guarantee repairs and parts? Then run the math. If the numbers don't make sense, walk away. Look independent, microbrand, or vintage. Brand playbook. If you're a watch brand and want to win today, slow the meaningless releases, build icons, tie price to measurable quality, and publish it. Kill fake scarcity. If it's limited, show why. Guarantee parts, service, and real repair culture. Collaborate sparingly with purpose. Show your workshops, your watchmakers, your process. Luxury watches aren't dead. They moved back to the workbench. Post-hype culture. We're maturing as a community. The new flex is knowledge. Recognizing a good movement by sound and feel. Understanding bezel tolerances. Spotting hand-polished finishing. Logos can't compete with skill. Knowledge is free, and it compounds. Secondary market truth. If you want the truth about a brand, look at resale. If retail prices rise while resale drops, buyers are voting with liquidity. That's the scoreboard. Watch retention, time to sell, and retail to resale gaps. If a watch loses 50% on day one, ask, am I paying for the watch or the logo? The future. Traceability and repair. Winners will embrace transparency. NFC tags with service history, guaranteed spare parts, certified pre-owned networks, and repair logs that follow the watch. Imagine a watch with a mechanical passport. That's durable status. Story. The watch I didn't buy. I walked into a flagship to see a grail. The price had jumped again. The finishing felt cheaper. The bracelet rattled. The pitch was celebrity and scarcity. I walked out. A week later, I visited a small workshop. The watchmaker knew every caliber by feel, regulated by hand, and offered lifetime service. I bought that one, not because it was cheaper, but because it was better value, luxury I could actually live with. Wrap up. Buyers aren't turning away from luxury watches. They're turning away from laziness. They're rewarding brands that justify the price with real quality, human craft, and time-tested design. Overpriced logos are a short story. Real watchmaking is a saga. If this helped rewire how you think about buying your next watch, save it for later and share it with a friend. Drop your favorite indie, microbrand, or vintage discoveries in the comments so we can build a community list together. Buy less, buy better, and let the logo earn its place on your wrist. If you enjoyed this kind of honest watch talk, do 3 quick things. Like the video to push it, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next, and comment your best indie or vintage discovery so we can create a community guide together. Thanks for being here. Buy less, buy better, and let the logo earn its place on your wrist.